Okay, so it's going to be on the ballot. Give us some context on what you're talking about there. I want to put up an article from Politico that I think might provide some of that, what's going on with the Democrats there. Gavin Newsom, the governor, and other Democrats working, Politico says, to take crime off the California ballot. But you say that's not going to happen?
Well, that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to deny Californians a fair vote on the initiative that has been qualified through this democratic signature gathering process. The scheme that they've come up with is really hard to believe that this is what they're doing, but they're in the process of passing a series of public safety measures in the legislature, which are, unobjectionable, fairly modest, and don't do anything to address the major problem of Proposition 47. But they're fine bills. If they pass, that would be a good thing. However, what they've now done is they're inserting poison pills into these bills, saying it's one or the other. That if the initiative to turn back Proposition 47 passes in November, then these other public safety bills will automatically be repealed. They'll be inoperable. And so the point is to basically threaten voters, saying you better not pass this initiative or we're going to roll back all of these bills. But even more sinister is they're trying to confuse voters about what the initiative actually is. They're now going to say, probably even on the way the initiative is described on the ballot, that, oh, no, this is actually an initiative to go softer on crime, when the whole point is to make there be tougher consequences for criminal activity.
I'm sure from being your time in Washington now, you're used to that kind of thing where something's added onto a bill and then, somebody can't vote for it or doesn't want to vote for it, even though the rest of the bill is one way or the other. We've seen that in both sides. In this case, we'll see what happens. I want to have a little bit of a broader discussion before I let you go on crime and I'll put up the numbers that we have, the latest ones at least, from Los Angeles, just as a point of comparison here. I say comparison because on this show yesterday, we talked about some national figures and mentioned a number of big cities where homicides and robberies and armed robberies and all this kind of thing was down. But here you see the numbers still up. Homicides by 10.6% in L.A. What is going on in a big city like that that's not, seeming to go in line with what we're seeing in other places in the country?
Yeah, that's right. And it's a direct consequence of policies like Proposition 47 and other, criminal laws in California that are truly reckless, as well as efforts to defund the police and prosecutors like the DA in LA, George Gascon, who refused to enforce the law at all. And so in LA, things have gotten really bad, as those statistics just made out. You have the police even told people don't go outside wearing jewelry because, you're not going to be safe. And that's what's really fueled this extraordinary effort by California voters to set our state on a new course, is that people just don't feel safe in their communities. And in a lot of cases, they truly are not safe in their communities. And this initiative that's currently underway will go a long way towards correcting that, which is and why it's gotten broad bipartisan support. The Democrat mayors of San Diego, San Jose, San Francisco are supporting it. So it just goes to show you how truly unbelievable it is that you would have some politicians in Sacramento that are trying to stop it from passing and to stop people from even having a chance to fairly vote on it.
Well, thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.